Come on, everybody. It's Thursday. So you know what that means? Two amazing bands playing two amazing songs. Your votes determine the winner, but there are no losers because it's two amazing bands and we get to listen to both of them, so nobody really loses. That's how it works. Today, it's the battle for Italy. Yes. Frozen Crown versus Ancient Bards. It's going to be epic. That's all I know. Hey everybody, my name is OldSkuleNerd. Check us out on OldSkuleNerd.com. It's got all the social media posts. The Patreon link for those who want to support the channel. We appreciate every single one of you because without you, I wouldn't be here. There's no way we'd be able to do this without you guys. Of course, the Discord link is in the description below. Come over, join the community, and spout some stupid crap on Discord. That's always fun because, you know, it's kind of a free zone over there. And of course, the merchandise store. Now, here's the thing. Frozen Crown and I have a sordid history. We've gone back and forth. We've made reactions to each other. They've mocked me. I've mocked them. But there's this eternal love between us that cannot be extinguished. No, not really. Anyway, they're my frenemies from Italy. Hey, by the way, have you guys noticed that lately we've been noticing, you know, everyone knows that the Norwegians, the Swedes, and the Finns have this epic symphonic storytelling power metal thing going on. And of course, we've seen a little bit from, you know, the UK and France here and there, and always Germany showing up. But everyone forgets about Italy, and I don't get that. Because, I'm sorry, there's some serious stuff coming out of Italy right now. Not only these two bands, but a couple of other ones you've seen on my channel. So don't forget about Italy. They'll come up and smack you in the ass. Oh, they'll boot you in the butt. Oh. Crazy Italians. Okay, first up, Frozen Crown. Now, I've done a few reactions to Frozen Crown. However, on my last one that I did, they did a reaction to my reaction where they mocked me incessantly, which was hilarious. Please check it out on their channel. I was supposedly their number one hater, even though I don't hate them at all. It was a joke. But they mentioned that I didn't do a reaction to Far Beyond, which is one of their favorite songs. And it was the first song with the new lineup. And I said, well, why don't you just call me out then? And they did. So we're going to do that one first. Frozen Crown, Far Beyond, followed immediately by Ancient Bards, their new one. Let's go. I'm kind of excited. This is an exciting time to be alive. Get out of there, Fight Night. Frozen Crown. Let's do this. Don't let her age fool you. Sheena's an accomplished guitarist. And I think, you know, her coming and being a part of this band and spending time with the gentleman to her left, your right, I think her musicianship is only going to grow. Of the songs that I've heard from this band, they work really well together. You'd almost swear that they're brother and sister, but I don't think they are. I don't think Roman Reigns has a sister. I'm sorry. That joke never gets old. Anyway, I didn't realize that this was the first with the new lineup. I think the person that I relate to the most out of this band is the bass player because him and I are both, you know, graying in the beard. We've been around the block a few times and, you know, our handsomeness comes from the fact of our experience and we're handsome older men, you know, but I get it. I totally get that. Also, I think this was the first time everyone saw the drummer slash model, Derek Zoolander in the back. But it doesn't matter. Let's finish this out because we have a long reaction to go. We're already 5 minutes in and I've talked way too much. If you want to hear me talk about this band, there's many of other reactions where I just go stupid on it anyway. Let's not do that here. Let's enjoy this. All right, real quick, I want to have my tank the tech moment. I'm there are times when I notice things and I want to share them with you. And a lot of you that are from my channel are fans of Tank the Tech and that you subscribe to his channel because I do too. And I want to have my Tank the Tech moment. All right, guys, this band is playing Jackson guitars. And the drummer is rocking a Tama kit. I know this because I can read. Tank would be able to tell you the model, the setup, the pickups, that all stuff. I can only tell you what's the obvious stuff because that's as far as I go with it. Hey, some people are better at things than I am. It's obvious. It takes better at a lot of things than I am, so just... That was awesome. I wish I had done I do wish I had done a reaction to this one. Frederico's right. I should have done this one before. Also, another reason why I'm not Tank the Tech is Tank could tell you what kind of bass this is, but I can't because it's not obviously labeled. Anyway, we talk a lot about in these reactions to Frozen Crown. I talk a lot about the lead singer of Frozen Crown, and in the reaction they did back towards me, she mentioned that she loves how they're a very clean sounding band. They're very straightforward. There's no gimmick. it's very clean and refined, and they put out the music. And her vocal style, she makes the joke that she does do the little hand thing, that motion, and she calls it grabbing the apple, biting the apple. I think it's grabbing the orb of power, because she does have that power. I do like what they're doing here. God, I love this band. I really love this band. There's just a lot going on, and it's so complex. I want to get back up to, God, dude, smile. Smile once. Come on. There's a tribal chief, baby. I would seriously buy all of their coffee. By the way, they have a coffee thing on their channel, and all the band T-shirts and all their albums. If I could just get him to do one Roman Reigns Superman punch, and maybe he would do that just one time for me, so I could put it as a meme on my channel. Yeah, I would be over the moon with that. Just, wait, he's doing it right now. Oh, if he spears Sheena when I unpause this, I'm out. He's not, but it would be cool though. This is really becoming an epic battle, because we're taking literally 12 minutes to get through the first song. And I promise you I'm going to take just as long to get through Ancient Bards. This is not just a battle. This is a marathon fight to the death. Except we're all going to live. And it's going to be great. You know, I don't know if everyone knew this, but on this one and the second one, Sheena looks at the camera a lot. In fact, on my first reaction to Frozen Crown, I made a joke, a running joke, about how Sheena keeps looking at the camera. Come to find out, in the interviews that we've done back and forth between each other, they admitted that on the first two videos they did with Sheena in the lineup, they asked her, hey, look at the camera, introduce yourself to people by looking so people know who you are. Because her hair is so long that when she plays, you can't see what she looks like. So they said, hey, lift your head up and show everyone your face, because, and I kid you not, he literally said in the video, we wanted people to see you so they would fall in love with you. Do you really think we need to see her face for us to fall in love with her playing and her music? She's extremely young and extremely accomplished, and she keeps up with you, bro. Like, you two, when I say you guys look like brother and sister, you guys literally look like twins, except one of you is obviously bigger than the other, but the playing styles, I mean, y'all complement each other so well. But I get it. I get it. But now she can just look up at trees. We know what she looks like. It's fine. I swear to God, I'm going to get to the second band. Please be patient. I know I'm going to get so much hell in the comments. Dude, shut the hell up. Play the songs. But think of me like our Joe Rogan. Okay? Joe Rogan, UFC, you love what he says when those guys are fighting. This is a battle of music. I'm the Joe Rogan of music. The problem is Joe Rogan in the UFC can't stop a fight so he can talk about it. Yeah, I've got this little button right here, and I can do that. Joe Rogan needs a button like that. That was pretty dang good. Yeah, if you go to Frozen Crown's channel, they have these coffee videos. See right here, and yeah, so they do a lot of this stuff is really cool like that. Sheena does these guitar playthroughs, which are awesome too. But yeah, that's Frozen Crown. One of my favorite bands, one of my favorite groups of people anywhere in the world. They're great people because they take the time to make fun of me. Who does that? They do. Okay, so second one. This is going to be their debut on my channel. However, this band was brought up in our up and coming stream this last Saturday by one of my most favored friends on my channel that I've made. So many amazing people this last year, and someone was in the one of the Patreons was in the live chat, and they were like, "You got to check out this band. You've been gushing over Frozen Crown and the Diggy Diggy Hole band and all these epic metal bands from Italy lately. There's another one you need to know about." And I'm like, really? So we checked out a song by this band, and I immediately fell in love with them because they reminded me a lot of an Italian Nightwish, but with a little bit more aggression in their metal. A little bit more aggression. So I thought, perfect opponent for Frozen Crown. Let's check them out. This is Ancient Bards. They've been around for a little over 10 years. They've been kicking it. It's really good. Get ready for an Italian Nightwish. What I mean by that is epic female front power singer. Okay, check. Epic symphonic storytelling metal. Their balance is perfect. However, they are Italian. They're not Finnish and Dutch. But they do have a tendency to go a little extra aggressive with the metal. They do step out of that. Enjoy this. Also, when I checked out their last video, they have one of the best power metal bass players I've ever heard in my life. He's like a power metal Italian Eugene from Ginger, but he's in this band. Don't believe me? Watch this. Some Frostmore in here. Cue the fire. Hear that? The reason why I compared them to Nightwish was because of that keyboard sound. That keyboard sound right there is classic to Almost from Nightwish, where it's not just symphonic chording and strings, it's that rapid note, that rapid gallop note. It's the sound of a cavalry charge into battle, but on a keyboard. It gives it that epic feel. If you're a Nightwish fan, you feel it. That's some Nightwish stuff. The epic, and then this, it's just something that Nightwish has just made world famous. They're one of the best at it. This band's doing it too. But because I've listened to a song of theirs previously, just like I've done a Frozen Crown, I'm telling you there is more coming that you've never heard before if you've never heard this band. Let's check it out. There's Italian Eugene right there with his Dreamcatcher tattoo on his arm. You heard that? See? I told you they had something that Nightwish doesn't have. That dude right there. And the ability to go from an epic storytelling, beautiful operatic symphonic sound to an aggressive metal growl, harsh vocal, and a run. Also, two more things to watch out for. Watch out for the tag runs that the bass player inlays in. He is epic. Just like Eugene from Ginger, it's not just the top knot that makes him special. He does. It's true. They both rock in the top knot. I would grow one out, but I'm balding, so I can't really pull that off, even though I'd like to try. Also, keep an eye on the bass player. Also, epic fire performer in the background. Like the Voltron of fire performers, right? If Feuerschwanz has two of the lions of Voltron in fire performing, this is like the Black Lion right here. This dude is nuts. He was like holding fireballs or something. He was like a wizard in D&D 5e that was recklessly making fireballs. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna shut up now, sorry. Told you. Look at this dude. The fire in his hands. This build up, look. Okay, cue the harsh vocal, cue the bass player going crazy right now. Fire performers, epic string and vocal accompaniments from the keyboardist, epic singer. This is crazy good. But I want to draw everyone's attention to one simple thing. I want you to watch this bass player pull this through and realize when you watch the whole band, a visual of the whole band, the bass player is up front and the second guitarist is behind him. Normally you put your bass player back by your drum because it's your rhythm section. This dude is so far in front of what's going on in this band melodically. He's not just part of the rhythm section. Similar to Eugene and Ginger, he is a part of the melodic section with the bass guitar. And he's up front throwing stuff down that you dare not sit him to the back because you're like, whoa. You got to see this guy. Watch this section again. Yeah, we see your hands, bro. He's walking through that scale like he owns it. Ooh. I really haven't said enough about her. I don't know her name. I'm going to learn the names of all these performers in this band, you know. But I haven't really said enough about her because there's so much stuff going on. Between Captain Top Knot bass player, who's throwing it all over the place, the growling guy, the keyboardist, Captain Fire Dancer Monk in the background. I haven't said enough about her, but I will tell you this. She's got that perfect balance of vocal. She offers the power. She's got the beauty, the presence, everything you want. I think the reason why I haven't mentioned enough about her is because they have so much stuff going on in this video right now. And unlike other bands where you put your female front singer up and it's mostly her on the camera, she comes in about as often as the bass player does, about as often as the drummer, the guitarist, both guitarists, the keyboardist, Captain Fire Monk back there. I mean, she's a member of this band and she doesn't stand out like a diva in any way, shape, or form. Speaking of divas, quick question. Hey, the blue-skinned woman warrior with the sword? I'm waiting for Bruce Willis to walk in from the side of the screen and go, hey, where are the stones? If you get that reference, put it in the comments below. That means you're a nerd just like me. Nice. I like the rich tone. Nice. Her tone, yeah, Captain Firemonk right there. Her tone is not operatic. Have you noticed that? She sounds more like a country singer from the US with the vibration in the back of her voice and the way she belts. She sounds more of a jazzy country style singer in the US in her enunciations of words, but she's Italian. So it kind of separates her from that operatic feel that you have from a lot of bands in this genre. I mean, so many bands in this genre, from Floor Jansen to, you know, and Epica, and right? Like they all have that operatic feel. But you go to Ad Infinitum, and Melissa Bonney's kind of doing this sultry sound. You've got Miss Nora Luhimo from Battle Beast, and she's doing this raspy Ann Wilson / Janis Joplin thing. She's doing more of a kind of a it kind of reminds me of a couple of that vibration when she belts reminds me of a few, like a Carrie Underwood. Isn't that weird? That there's parts in her voice that kind of remind me of a few American country singers when they do their belt. It's a texture in there. And that texture kind of gives it kind of an intimate feel. It's very connectable. I'm digging this. I'm really glad that this isn't an actual battle like they would be a loser, because I couldn't pick between both bands, because I love Frozen Crown, not only as musicians but as people. But Ancient Bards is coming up, taking things that we all know, right? Putting them all together and going, we're going to elevate. Watch this. You have fire dancers in your band? We have a fire monk that's literally casting dual fireballs right now. You have an epic bass player, Ukrainian ginger band? We do too. You have, epic symphonic metal? We do that as well, but we have a harsh vocalist guy that's going to literally go off like it's Unleash the Archers at any moment. Right? So this is a band that's doing a lot of the things that we all love in metal right now, and they're putting it all together. I like that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna finish playing the video now. Sorry. I got distracted by epicness. Leave me alone. That right there. This right here. This note. That is a kind of a, okay, the little attitude on the end of this belt note that she does. Don't ask me how I know it sounds like Carrie Underwood. I guess because there's a few Carrie Underwood songs that I've had to hear when I go places around here because I live in the South of the United States. But this little texture, this attitude, little enunciative little swagger on the end of this note, listen to it. And if you're an American or anyone who has ever heard of a Carrie Underwood song, you'll hear it. Just that little tag. Uh-oh. I feel really bad that I went through this whole song and didn't realize that the fire monk wasn't just for the performance, that he was actually the alter, the antithesis of the ice elf battle opera singer from The Fifth Element. It's pretty cool. All right, so that was Ancient Bards. See, really digging this. Okay, who wins? Who loses? By the way, that's a trick question. No losers here. My name is OldSkuleNerd. This has been an extremely long reaction to two amazing bands, but I think if you've hung in here this long, you deserve a cookie. I'm not going to give you a cookie, but you now deserve one. You can go to the store and buy one. Or bake them yourself. I know. I have problems. I do. Love you guys. See you later.